always very excited to hear yung ating wealthy mindset with our professor, proud member of our team, Prof. Crescencio Paner. And para po mapakilala siya, can I call on Realtor Boots Antonio from Manila Board of Realtors para po makilala natin yung ating presenter for tonight.
Yes, thank you, Miss Kate. Good evening. Magandang gabi sa ating lahat, sa aking mga fellow brokers, good evening. At sa mga investors natin na nandito, welcome po. Muli tayo ay nagkita-kita para sa isang wealthy mindset talk. Ang panauhin natin para sa gabing ito ay isang batikang guro mula sa University of Santo Tomas. Siya po ay 25 years nang nagtuturo. Bukod sa pagtuturo, si Prof. Chris ay meron ding angking talento. Siya po ay marunong mag-ayos at magbalik ng mga artworks dahil siya ay nabigyan ng scholarship grant sa Rome, Italy. Ang kanyang kapansanan ay hindi naging hadlang upang maging matagumpay siya sa lahat ng aspeto ng kanyang pinapasukan. At dahil sa kanyang sipag at dedikasyon sa mga larangan na kanyang pinapasok, naniniwala ako na siya ay magtatagumpay din sa larangan ng real estate. Tayo po ay sama-sama makinig sa isang wealthy mindset talk ni Professor Crescencio M. Paner.
Okay. Maraming salamat sa inyo, Ma'am Boots and Ma'am Kate, Vine, and lahat ng mga present ngayon dito sa ating meeting, Wealthy Mindset Talk. So I'm now going to share my screen. All right. For tonight, I'm tasked to discuss on real estate industry update in these challenging times and beyond, and to encourage you why investing in SMDC is the best decision that you can ever make. So to start with, so I'll be talking about the situation of real estate in our country. With okay, as you can see here in this slide, as far as economy is concerned, so the Philippine financial strength is 6th among emerging economies. So so far, okay naman tayo, no? As in fact, we are, ahead, no, out of many countries in the world. Pang-anim, no, napakagandang to, no, good news. Okay, so we used to be a poor country before, but now we seem to be emerging a financial strong economy. Regarding the Philippines' projected growth, so as you can see here, in the Philippines has been has increasing GDP growth. So starting 2018, 6.2. Although in 2019 bumaba, but it's just a little bit. In 2020, which is now, for this year, because of pandemic, so medyo bumaba 2.0. But we're not alone, no, in this situation. Actually, almost all countries in the world, since all countries are affected by pandemic, so the decrease in GDP is also felt or happening in other countries as well, or in the whole world. But look at 2021, the GDP is expected to increase again, to bounce back, no? So 6.5 ang target, ang expected. So magandang ano yan, forecast. That means we are going back to normal, to the economic growth. Ayun. Yan, as you can see in the summary here, for the GDP 2021, so there will be expected 7.1 to 8.1. So yan, mas ano pa yan, mas kumbaga more ideal, no? Some other agencies are forecasting hanggang dyan pa nga, no, na mas mataas. Now, regarding, so ano ibig sabihin ng GDP, growth domestic product? So it means the local industry, no, or businesses here in our own country are really very active, and yan. And next year, so we hope to we expect that hopefully, no, it will be become more normal, or will return back to normalcy by next year. And so we will, if that happens, then we will achieve this target. Talagang maganda mangyayari dyan, even in the real estate industry, no? Now, yung inflation, ayun, maganda rin, no? Pababa ng pababa yung inflation. Kasi pag sinabing inflation, ano yan eh, negative yan, ano? Parang that is the opposite of growth, economic growth, yung inflation. So pag the lower the inflation, the better the economy. So ganun ang interpretation dyan. Okay? So ito naman yung Philippines projected growth through time. In 2023, that will be 3 years from now, it is projected that the Philippines will be the 25th largest economy in the world in terms of PPP, purchasing power parity. So ibig sabihin nun, marami expected na mga Filipino will have improved life, at karamihan sa atin siyempre mas maraming pera, so we can buy many things, we can go abroad. So yun ibig sabihin nun. And in 2025, the Philippine internet economy will be $25 billion, 5.3% of the Philippine GDP. So when we say Philippine internet economy, I think we're referring this to BPOs, no? O yung call center. So malaki pa rin ang palaki yung business natin dyan, because many countries in the world like US and some European countries, they favor more the Filipinos regarding call center industry, because we can speak English well compared to other countries now. I think we are already number 1 in BPOs. Okay. And 30 years from now, or in 2030, the economy will grow to $1 trillion with a population of 128 million. So as you can see, from 2023 up to this, talagang patuloy yung paglago ng ating ekonomiya. So kumbaga, papayaman tayo ng papayaman. Magandang ano yan, magandang outlook yan, or sign, because for sure, one that will benefit from this is the real estate industry. And in 2050, so the Philippines will become the 19th. So from the 25th, will become the 19th largest economy in the world. So imagine, out of 100 plus countries, 120 something countries, will be the 19th largest economy in the world. No? Kumbaga, parang ka-level na natin dyan ng US, Japan, mga ganon, some European countries. With a projected GDP and PPP of $3.334 trillion. Wow, gandang. So makikita natin dito sa slide na to, talagang magandang future ng Pilipinas. No? Papayaman tayo, no? Actually, papayaman. And what are the drivers of this growth? Kumbaga, paano tayo yayaman? Paano yayaman ng Pilipinas? No? So, saan manggagaling yon? So, ito po yung drivers of growth. So, infrastructure development, no? Isa sa mga driver of growth. So, magkakaroon ng a lot of infrastructure development. Actually, nangyari na to in the past and it's still happening now with the Build program of President Duterte. And I do hope that this coming election, the next president will do the same thing, no? So that all this target of improved economy will continue. No? So this infrastructure development will increase economic activity and create jobs. Okay, siyempre, pag may mga construction, no, it will really create a lot of jobs. And ayun. So in the area where there's the infrastructure like roads being constructed, so expected that there will be a lot of business that will happen there. And so yun, construction of mall like that. 100 flagship high-impact infrastructure projects have been happening now, no? Marami nagpapatuloy na nagkakaroon ng construction, no? Roads, bridges, yun, airports, yun, mga ganon, no? Yung mga high-impact infrastructure projects. And 38 projects to be completed in 2022. Okay? So, malapit na yan. That's just 2 years from now. Another drivers of growth are the overseas Filipino workers. Kaya, malaki ang kanilang contribution to the economy, no? Through the remittances, no? Ang laki kasi ng remittances nila na pumapasok sa ating bansa. So, in fact, the remittances account for 10% of GDP. Okay? Kaya talagang isa ngayong, in relation to real estate, sila yung isa sa who have the capacity, you know, to invest. Another drivers of growth, business process outsourcing. Ayan, as I mentioned a while ago, yung mga BPO industries. Okay, it also contributes. So 23, no? Laki, no? 23 billion contribution to the economy dollars and giving 1.35 million jobs. Okay? So marami ng BPO sa atin na mostly here in Metro Manila, in Makati. Okay, but there are also provinces where BPO are booming also, like in Iloilo, Davao, in excuse me, in Cebu, etc. No? Okay, let me show you two graphs. Philippine property prices and rental yields. No? So on the left side graph, you can see here the property prices in Asia per square meter. So what do we notice here? That the Philippines is one of the lowest, no, in terms of property prices. In other words, isa tayo sa mga bansa na napakamura yung ano, no, real property. Okay? So maganda yun, no? On the right side, you can see a graph that shows Philippines is the second, no? With the highest rental yields. So in other words, if we will analyze these two graphs in relation to the Philippines, it looks like it's very nice really to invest in the Philippines in terms of real property. Kasi mura na, yet the rental yield can be very high at the same time. You can expect a very high rental yield. In other words, kikita ka pag nagparenta ka with the, especially with the condominium that you have invested. So magandang ano yan, graphs or statistics. Okay, sa mga investors, ito yung magandang reason why investing in real properties is good. Another thing that I found out regarding real estate in the Philippines is that from 2019 to 2021, Colliers International Philippines predicts that 8,300 new condominium units will be built yearly, amounting to 142,000 units by 2021. That's a 33% increase compared to 2017. So ano yung ibig pong sabihin yan? Na patuloy na ang pag-construct ng maraming condominium by different developers, including of course our SMDC, no? And so this is a proof that our economy is growing. Kasi if they know that our economy is not growing, this will not happen. The developers would not want to construct condominium units. And if this happens, these 142,000 units will be constructed by 2021, just a few months from now. So this is also good news for all of us in the real estate industry, particularly the real estate agents, because it's a that means we will have a lot of units to offer to our clients. So I came across this news from South China Morning Post. So this is also showing a good news. So this just tweet, this was just last March, 2019, this news. And the title says, Manila beats Boston, Paris, Tokyo as world's hottest luxury home market. So imagine nyo, yung mga rich countries natatalo na ng Manila ng Philippines with regards to real estate. Di ba maganda yon? This is a very nice news, good news. No, imagine mo, pati Paris, Tokyo, talo na natin with regards to real estate market. So ito yung graph niyan that I saw when I read this news. So so top 15 fastest growing luxury home markets, price increase in terms of percent. So we are actually at the top, no? So magandang balita rin yan. So top 15 fastest growing luxury home markets. So kumbaga, it's not difficult for us to increase anymore the prices, no? So even though we increase the prices, but still a lot of customers or clients are getting it or investing on it, no? So, yun. And aside from other things that I found out or I have researched, so I also found out that as of today, there are 10 best cities for real estate investments in the Philippines. So if you're going to invest on real properties, ito yung 10 lugar, no, na pwede kang mag-invest and you will really succeed. Okay? Number 1, yung Quezon City. Number 2, Makati City. Number 3, Muntinlupa City, Baguio City, Tagaytay City, Angeles City, Cebu City, Iloilo City, Bacolod City, Davao City. So yan. So kung gusto mong yumaman from investing real estate, dito ka mag-focus. No? Okay? So this is the summary of why the condition of the Philippines, no, and why it is good to invest in the Philippines, no, in terms of real property, in particular. Ayan, because of GDP, high GDP growth, no, okay, etc. Okay, yan. Now let me discuss to you at least 2 cities where you can do investing. No, these are the top 2 cities as of now where you can do investing and you will succeed. No, and you will profit. When I say succeed, you will profit like that. No, so one of these is Makati City. So ayan ang background or background of Makati City. Now why it's good to invest there. So imagine nyo, no? 83,000 business establishment. Meron pala ron. Dami. So, ibig sabihin nun talagang very booming in terms of business ang Makati. And it has a lot also higher educational institution, 22. Okay? 46 embassies, consulates, 1,200 BPO offices, okay, 5,000 banking and finance-related institution. In terms of population, 583,000 residential. Okay, 3.7 million weekday population. So, with these statistics, you can see that it's really good. Now, the business are thriving in this city, and real estate business is expected to thrive here. In fact, common knowledge na to, no? Na dito talaga malakas ang real estate actually, no? I have watched a lot of videos about people investing here, no? A lot of people they prepare to invest here. Talagang whenever there is a chance or opening, no, sa mga residences, talagang they really quickly buy it, no? Because they know that getting a condominium in this area will give them really profit now in terms of rental, yield, as well as selling if you want to sell it. Okay, and there are a lot of SMDC sub residency, like red residences, jazz residences, like that. Ayan. Okay, it's also very accessible in terms of transportation, no? Medyo matraffic nga lang. Ayan, there are a lot of residential condominiums here, and there are some SMDC properties are also located here, as I mentioned already, no? So what is nice here is that vacancy rate is 11.4% only. So kumbaga, napakaliit yan, no? It means that you can expect that your condominium will always have an occupant all throughout the year. Okay, very little chance that no one will rent in the condominium. Okay, so yun ang maganda ron. Capital appreciation, 20%, no? All, I think, I don't know, every year, I guess. So that's very nice. This one place that I think I encounter that when you buy condominium, after just few years, the price of your condominium will really jack up, not due to capital appreciation. No? It can even reach double, no? Double. So I cannot really figure out how many years, maybe between 3 to 5 years in some places, I guess. Kaya magandang mag-flipping din dito, no? Kasi in just few years, from the time you have bought the condominium, it must have appreciated already a lot, no? So that you can decide to resell it, and you can gain profit, no? Sometimes up to or 1 million to even more than that. So saan ka pa, no? In 1 to 3 years, when you resell the unit, maybe 1 million to 2 million ka, kaya mo pa nun. You cannot get it from any other kind of business. Okay? All right, let's go to another city where the real estate is booming. No? So Quezon City, where I used to live actually. So everything there is actually very nice. No? Infrastructure-wise is okay, maganda. It's as nice as Manila or Makati actually. No? It is also a thriving business community. So it has 66 health centers, 16 government hospitals, maraming hospital dyan. A lot of BPOs. Okay? I've seen a lot of BPOs dyan. A lot of businesses. Tanggalin ko na nga itong salamin ko. Medyo nadudulo na ako. All right. The capital appreciation of condominium there is very high also. Vacancy rate, it's even smaller or compared to in Makati, 10.8%. In other words, napakaliit ng chance na mababakante yung condominium. Rental growth, 9.7%. So, kumbaga, kung 30,000 per month yung iyong paupa ngayong taon, next year you can increase the rent, or by almost 10%. Okay, So, ayun. Ano ba 10% ng 30,000? 3,000. Tama ba? So, dagdagan mo. So, 33,000. Pwede mo nang dagdagan after just a year. Okay? So, kumita ka na naman. So, maganda rin dito kasi actually, mas maluwag ito compared to Makati. Maluwag ang Quezon City. Malaki rin kasi ang Quezon City, no? At maganda yung infrastructure doon, yung mga roads. Mas maluwag doon, hindi matraffic. Natira kasi ako doon kaya alam ko. I think that's the reason why, so being a very progressive city, okay, so I think that's the reason why SMDC had a lot of projects there. No? If makikita niyo, daming project dyan. So for example, sa Triangle Park, meron diyang M-Place, residences, grass residences, and in Novaliches, tatlo, trees residences, hill residences, vine residences, in Diliman or Katipunan area, blue residences, and Berkeley residences. So nakita siguro ng SMDC na this is a very good place to invest now because of its being very progressive city. Kaya ang daming residences dyan. Okay, so I'm through giving you a bird's eye view outlook of the economy of the Philippines now and beyond, as well as the forecast as far as real estate is concerned. No? In other words, in my previous discussion, pinakita ko na paunlad ng Pilipinas, and so the business of real estate is expected to also progress. So kumbaga magandang ang pwedeng mangyari, no? Sa future, okay, with regards to economy of the Philippines as well as the real estate industry or market. So now we go to the next topic. Why investing in SMDC is the best decision that you will ever make. Okay? Bakit dito pinakamagandang mag-invest? Bakit hindi sa iba? So ito yung mga proof. So SMDC is part of a very big company or corporation, no? The first Philippine conglomerate to breach 1 trillion in market capitalization. Itong developer or company na may pinakamalaking market capitalization. Imagine mo, 1 trillion pesos. So big. Ito pinakamataas sa lahat so far. So, and aside from real estate, it has a lot of other businesses, no? Retail, yung SM store, BDO, banks, property, at iba pang mga businesses, no? Banking, retail, ayan, dami. And with regards to group company rankings, SMIC, SM Prime, and BDO comprise 30% of the value of the Philippine index. Kumbaga, businesses, no? In terms of Philippine conglomerates, so nasa taas din. SMIC 23.0. In terms of Philippine retailers, ganun din, SM, nasa taas, pinakamataas. So in terms of banking, BDO is also at the top compared to the other banks. Property developers, yun din, lalo na. Okay? So this is so what does this thing mean? Or what does it mean to us? It means that SMDC is a very solid company No, it means SMDC is a very reliable company. Okay, and when you say reliable, it is not a fly-by-night company. It will really give you the product that you have bought, no? Because it has the capacity, it has the capitalization. It's a big company, a well-known company, not only in the Philippines, but in other parts of the world. Ayan. So, a proof. So, this next slide shows the proof that SMDC has launched a lot of projects, 47 projects. Ang dami nun, 47 condominium. My goodness, ang dami nun. And so far, sold over 160,000 units plus na yan, because I think this was 1 year ago or even, okay. So today we have, I'm sure there are more than that. And delivered, this is something nice, delivered 60,000 units. So talagang maasahan ng SMDC. Okay? Kaya I'm very proud to be part of SMDC. No? Hindi ko na, wala akong feeling of, some people invite me for business, pero I don't normally accept, no? Because I know that, especially if I know that this business that they are offering is, I have the feeling that it is not gonna work, and because the company is even unknown, no? But SMDC, kumbaga, when I heard about it, already for the rest of my life that I will be with SMDC. So, yun. Even though there are other real property companies that are offering me, to work with them, pero sabi ko, I'll just focus myself in SMDC. And I believe this is where I will succeed. Okay? Kasi nakita ko talaga yung mga potential in investing and working with SMDC. Ayan. I'd like to share with you the vision of SMDC. So according to the chairman, Henry T.C. the Jr., anak ni Senior Henry C., I want the Philippines to be a nation of homeowners. Kasi before, maraming mga Pilipino walang sariling bahay, mahirap. So sabi ng ating chairman, so tutulungan natin na magkaroon ng maraming Pilipino na magkaroon ng kanya-kanyang bahay. No? I want everybody to be affluent so we will have a better life, primarily with a roof on our heads and a good, clean environment to live in. Diba? So gusto niya na maging mayaman lahat ng tao kung maaari lang, na may mga bahay tayong matitirahan. Wow, di ba magandang pangarap yon? At malinis na kapaligiran. So, yesterday I was teaching my students of architecture. I always emphasize to them that they should create or design buildings that are good for the environment. So, ganun din palang gusto ng ating chairman to build condominiums that yet it contributes to the sustainability of the environment. So that is very good. Environment plays a big role in your present and future because it shapes you. So maganda yon. So that's why in all SMDC residences, talagang you can really feel the good environment with top-notch amenities, no? So pagpasok mo pa lang doon sa building or doon sa area, makikita mo na yung napakagandang environment na may mga puno, halaman. So because the architecture of SMDCs, they really when they make the design, they consider the needs of the future occupants of these residences. So katulad yan ang sinasabi ko sa mga estudyante ko na kailangan na i-apply nyo dyan yung sustainable development goals, no? And if you do that, then you will be producing good designs, because these designs will benefit the future applicants, no? All kinds of applicants, occupants, whether they are senior citizen or handicapped person just like me, no? So sa mga hindi nakakaalam, I am a handicapped person in wheelchair. Yan. But I'm lucky to have finished my college, and now I'm teaching in the university for almost 25 years. Okay. So miski si chairman ng SMDC ay talaga palang gustong mangyari ay yung magkaroon ng residences na hindi lang maganda, no, but also good for the environment, plays an important role in maintaining cleanliness in the environment. So, keys to success. Bakit ang SMDC ay succeeding in terms of in the real estate industry, no? Maraming bumibili ng condominium, okay, units sa mga SMDC projects. Kasi ito yon. Almost all the SMDC are located in prime location. So talagang, when we say prime location, everything is near, no? Like transportation hubs, mall, yon, etc. Integration of retail development. Ibig sabihin, maraming SMDC na napakalapit, walking distance lang, may mall, nandun na yung SM Mall. Okay? Napakadaling mamalengke or mag-groceries. In fact, may mga SMDC na where residences is attached to it, kaya it's just elevator away, no? Itong mga retail establishments, no? Including restaurants like that. And in terms of grand lobbies, my goodness, ang mga SMDC residences has hotel-like lobbies, no? Halos lahat. In fact, later after my talk, we will watch a video about my compilation, the compilation that I have made ng mga grand lobby of the different SMDC residences. Kung pakita ko sa inyo kung gaano kaganda ng grand lobby ng mga SM residences. Talagang para ako pag tumira kayo dyan, para ka nang nakatira sa 5-star hotel, baka 6-star hotel pa nga, sobrang ganda. At hindi lang yung loob ang maganda, mas maganda, higit na mahalaga, or maganda yung labas, no? You will see, no? Most of the SMDC residences have resort-style amenities. As you can see in the picture, no? May mga swimming pool. Wala akong nakitang SMDC na walang swimming pool. at ang swimming pool ay napakaganda. Okay? At ang maraming halaman, garden, etc. Napakagandang amenity, no? At ito pa maganda, no? With SNDC residences, they have professional property management. Kumbaga, itong buong condominium na tinitiran mo, wala ka ng problema sa sino maglilinis dyan sa corridor, sa lobby, etc. Sa elevator. Nako, sa panahon ng pandemic ngayon, yung mga lugar na yan, yung elevator, these are possible sources of virus, no? Kasi pag hinawakan yung na elevator, yung push button doon, pwedeng malipat doon. But we don't have to worry about that because there are a lot of, there's the property management people who are cleaning up all these things, no? Kaya lahat ng SNDC residences sobrang napakalinis at napakaganda, no? Sobrang ganda kasi talagang they hire a professional property management. And I heard that even itong mga professional property management, we can request them to take charge of our rental property. No? If you are a OFW or if you are in abroad, you can request them to help you to take charge of your unit, to have it rented to other people and maintain it as well. Ayan, isa sa maganda rin sa SNDC. Almost all the residences are award-winning. And SNDC per se is award-winning. So lahat ng mga, kaya di ba maganda tumira sa SNDC, no? Na winning ano pala yung tinitiran mo, winning residence or condominium. Kasi talagang matindi ang mga developer na, mga architect and interior designers. One time nakapanood ako nung talk or Zoom meeting of mga architect and interior designers ng SNDC. Talagang mga foreigner pala yung mga kung saan bansa sila nagaling. Kaya pala nakagaganda yung mga SNDCs. Yan. So, living in SND's integrated lifestyle community, we're less exposed to urban problems like traffic and pollution. Ito pa yung nakita kong maganda sa SNDC, no? Kasi most of SNDCs can be found near place of work, no? If you are working in Makati, for example, there are a lot of SNDC there. And if you stay there in one of the SNDC residences there, so you will experience less urban problems, less exposure to urban problems like traffic. No? Nako. Alam natin lahat kung gaano ka-hassle yung matrapika, no? Sa pagpasok mo sa trabaho mo or going to anywhere or certain place. And not only that, when you are in the traffic, you're also very much exposed to pollution that later on will give you sickness or illness, no? But when you stay in SNDC, and your place of work is just nearby, wala kang ganitong bad experiences. So yun ang maganda, di ba? And that's what we call convenience, no? So experience convenience in life. Hawak mo rin ang oras mo dyan. Nako, nakaranas na ako ng mga ganyang situation kung saan sobrang traffic at naubos na ang araw mo sa traffic, lalo na kung balikan. nalilate ka pa sa trabaho mo. Nako, ang isang office worker, pag lagi nalilate siya, pwede matanggal yan sa trabaho. Kaya, if you are a wise person, invest now in SMDC para hindi ka malate. No? Kasi pag na-late ka sa trabaho at paulit-ulit, actually, here in UST, I've seen a lot of faculty na natanggal because they always come late to their class. Ayan. But when you get an SMDC unit, especially if your work is just nearby, walang problema. Wala kang magiging problema sa trabaho mo. Hawak mo ang oras mo. Relax ang feelings. Di ba maganda yon? Yun ang pinakamaganda sa buhay, no? Yung relax ka at hindi ka stress. So, why should you get SMDC unit? No? Because you should look at home as one of your investment option. No? I mean, it should be the primary option for investment because it is a necessity. No? Before investing in other things, dapat unahin muna natin ito. So, sa ating mga Pilipino, alam natin kung gaano kahalaga ang bahay. Kaya, dapat itong ating bigyan ng attention. It's one of the important investments that we can ever have na magkaroon tayo ng sariling bahay. Sariling bahay. Ako nagdaan din ako sa ganyan, no? Na nagre-renta for a long time, no? With my family, pinagkakasya ko yung pamilya kong medyo malaki sa isang napakaliit na kwarto. Nakakalungkot na I feel very sad whenever I see my children, my wife na nagkakasya kami sa maliit na kwarto lang na inuupahan. Okay, buti na lang may nag-offer sa akin ng real estate at ayun, nakabili na kami ng bahay at lupa. So, hindi naman masyadong malaki, but it's good enough for us. But I still wish to get an SMDC condominium unit kasi ang sarap ng nakatira sa SMDC condominium unit kasi biruin mo, gusto kong kumain, no? Lalabas lang ko, just an elevator away, nandiyan ang mga restaurant, Jollibee, McDonald's, ayan, KFC at kung iba ano pa. If I want to buy anything, again, it's just also an elevator or walk few steps away, yung SM, where I can buy whatever I like, my necessities. So things like that. So to a handicapped person like me, staying in SMDC condo unit is very, very convenient, no? And although here in my place here, okay na rin, but I would be more happy if I stay in SMDC condominium. And I believe I will get it one day. I will have the chance to get an SMDC condominium one day. Kaya na oras na ba? Ako? Okay, bilisan natin. Okay, anyway, I'm almost finished. Just few slides left. So, real estate provides better returns than the stock market without as much volatility. Ayan. You know, some of us may be offered by others to invest in stock market. Nako, ingat po tayo dyan. Mas nakakatakot pong investment dyan if you compare it with real estate. Because yung real estate is much safest, lowest in risk compared to the stock market. Kasi stock market, high up and down po ang price dyan. No? Lalo na kapag may mga problems, no? In the world, no? Recession, like pandemic that we are experiencing right now, bumabagsak po lahat ng mga price stocks po. No? Kung nabili niyo ng 1,000 per stock, pag nagkaroon ng konting economic downturn like that, or recession, or pandemic, pwedeng bumabaw yan ng bumagsak. Pero ang real estate, when you buy it, it will never go down in price. No? It will, in fact, appreciate as time goes by. Wala akong nalalaman na real estate na nagmura. Nagmamahal po yan, no? As through time. It's one of those appreciating products, not depreciating products. Real estate investing comes with numerous tax benefits. So, yun pa, no? Yun pa, maganda. Kaya pag nagpapakompute kayo ng sample, no? Sample computation ng condominium, makita niyo doon, walang VAT, no? Lalo na if the price of the condo is less than 3 million. So no VAT and no other tax, no? Except for some few tax that you will pay, no? Pero there are a lot of real estate, there are a lot of tax that you may be excused, no, or not going to pay when you buy real estate. So in other products, walang ganon. You always pay the VAT. Dito merong situation that you don't need to pay or situation na hindi ka magbabayad ng VAT. Real estate values will always increase over time. Yes, as I already said, no? Tataas ang value niyan. So ito pa. So tandaan natin ito magandang slide. Huwag umasa sa mag-aanak ako. Pag tumanda ako, siya naman bubuhay sa akin. So marami sa atin, or lalo sa probinsya, ganyan ang pananaw, no? Na gusto magkaroon ng maraming anak, 10, mga ganon. Kasi iniisip niya na pag tumanda sa yung mga 10 anak niya tutulong sa kanya. Siguro noong unang panahon, ganun yun. Pwedeng mangyari yan. Pero sa totoo lang, based on my personal experience, hindi na ngayon yan. No? In fact, maraming naging anak, pero halos wala naman tumutulong din dun sa matanda. Iba nga, dahil sa walang tumutulong, namamalimos na lang yung matanda. Di ba kawawa naman yun? So, para maiwasan natin yung situation wherein no one will help us, no? Kahit in spite that marami tayong naging anak, still walang makatulong. Siguro, ang dahilan wala rin kasi ng kakayahan because some of them may not have been rich, no? Become rich. Siyempre, kung mahirap lang din sila, hindi ka rin kayang tulungan, di ba? So, to avoid that situation, so plan for your retirement. Invest early, retire early. So, that's the best decision that you can ever make. So, mag-invest ka na rin para sa sarili mo. If you can have it also for your children, the better. But better that you invest for your children, but also invest for yourself. Kasi don't expect, no, na pag marami kang anak, matutulungan ka nila. Pwedeng hindi mangyari yon. In fact, napakaraming nagre-retire, umaasa pa sa kanila, yung kanilang mga anak, maski doon sa kanilang kampupot na retirement pension, may humihingi pa. Di ba nakakalungkot yon? Kaya itong matanda, pati yung gamot niya, apektado, wala na rin pambili. Kaya yun, bandang huli, namamatay na rin. So kawawa. Kaya kailangan talaga magkaroon ng investment. And SMDC investment is a very good investment that will give you passive income. Ayan. kapareho rin ng kaninang slide. Mag-anak ko, pero mag-invest na ako habang maaga pa. Mas okay na may ipon para pagtanda ko, hindi sila ang magiging retirement funds ko. So wag mo isipin na yung mga anak mo, magiging retirement funds mo. Pwedeng hindi mangyari yon. Okay, kaya kailangan mag-invest ka na ngayon na, habang bata ka pa. Okay, at pagtanda mo, meron kang maaasahan. Di ba maganda yon? So again, mabilisan lang. Just few remaining slides. Okay, I am aware that it's already 9 p.m. plus. So, pinapakita ko lang dito muli kung yung comparison between saving your money compared to investing in real estate. Kasi baka, some people inspired that they are given the knowledge and information, but still they have difficulty investing, takot pa rin. And mas gusto na ilagay na lang sa bangko yung pera nila. But tingnan ninyo, how much you can get if you just put your money in the bank. So, ayan. Tingnan na lang natin yung total investment, 725,040 pesos. Anong total gain? 18,311. Imagine mo yan. You have invested almost $1 million, tapos 18,311 pesos lang yung mag-gain mo. Sa 4 na taon pa yan, ha? 4 na taon, my God. Yung 18,000, ano lang yan, cellphone lang namumurahin yan. Yung equivalent yan. My goodness. Ako, hindi ko gagawin yan. I will never do that. I would prepare more the Model B. Okay? Lalakasan ko ang loob ko. At anyway, with knowledge that I will gain from researching, listening to wealthy mindset talk, no, all sponsored by SMD team, SMDC team, makikita ko naman na at the end, my investment, similar investment, no, will gain a much higher gain. Imagine mo, 900,000, 310. So big. Okay? I mean, I'm referring to, kasi bilhin mo 725,000, 18,000, napakalit lang yan. I-minus mo yung 909,310 sa 725, malaki pa rin. No? How much is that? More than 200,000 something. So, malaking pera pa rin yun. Kumpara sa 18,000, my goodness. Bari-bariya lang yan, sa totoo. I will not go for that, no? If given the chance, I will prepare more Model B. So, bakit maganda talaga ang investing in real property? Ayun na nga, as I've been always saying, there is appreciation of properties, especially if you buy from MOA, Makati, Ortigas, Quezon City. Yan ang lugar na napakataas ang property appreciation. Not only that, yung potential rental yield ang tataas din dyan. So hindi ka kakabahan, no? Na walang mag-uupa dyan kasi talagang prime location ng mga yan. At nag-appreciate yung property dyan. Okay? So again, we need to realize what the reasons why we need to invest in real property. We need to look at this in long-term benefits, no? Why we need to invest in real property? Because it is a hard and permanent asset, legacy purchase, generate cash flow, scalable investment, meaning appreciation, no? No entry barrier, meaning anyone can do it. O, di ba? Di ba maganda yon? But of course, you need to have the readiness check, no? kailangan mo maghanda. Kailangan mo paghandaan ng lahat. Mag-aral. Kaya itong pakikinig sa akin in my talk is a good decision because it's one of the important things that you should do before investing on real property. Actually, kahit anumang investment or investment option, dapat pinag-aaralan mo muna. Okay? And you get to check your readiness, financially speaking. Okay? Kailangan malaman mo na kaya mo na to financially speaking. And now, if you know that you can do it financially speaking, so you are now ready to invest. Okay? But then you need to know whether you're going to have your condo unit for rental or for flipping, meaning you can resell it later on. You need to identify also what specific tenant market would you like to cater to, maybe students, business professional, office workers or expat. If you are selling it, who will be your secondary market? And define your property criteria. Are you going for a pre-selling or would like to buy RFO already occupancy, ready for occupancy unit, no? So kung medyo you want to not to spend so much yet, you can opt for a pre-selling. Mas maganda yun actually, yung you get a pre-selling because you can, the payment scheme here is staggered, so hindi masyadong mabigat, no? At the same time, you can get discounts, no? Because this is a pre-selling. And as you are waiting, the value of your condo unit begins to appreciate. Kaya by the time, in fact, that it is going to be transferred to you already, it has appreciated a lot, maybe even double already, that you can decide to not to occupy anymore, but to sell it. Di ba? Maganda. So now that you have decided, so this is how you can reserve the unit. So of course, you have to talk to us, no? Communicate to us, no? A real estate agent like me. And then after that, so you go to step 2. Now you choose where you choose the best condo unit for you, what place. And then step 3, pay your reservation fee. Step 4, so sign your paperworks or yung mga documents. Okay, so for one of the last 2 slides, I guess, formula for a successful real estate investment. Remember this, you must have a good or positive mindset. Plus action, kailangan mong kumilos kasi kahit meron kang positive mindset na binigay ko, ayaw mo pa rin kumilos, you will not get the results, which is to succeed in real estate investment or get wealthy or get rich. So, kailangan makompleto mo itong formulang ito. Now, positive mindset plus action equals results. Ayan, just few remaining slides. Sorry for talking long. Did you know that 90% of millionaires created their wealth by investing in real estate? Yan, gusto mo bang sumama sa mga naging milyonaryo? Ito na yon. Ito na isang pwede mong gawin. Bumili ka ng mga investment, ng real estate properties. Yan ang magpapayaman sa iyo. Ako na magsasabi sa inyo. I've done a lot of research on this. At ito yung mga nakita kong talaga magpapayaman. So even the President of America is saying that real estate cannot be lost or stolen, nor can it be carried away So it's really a very nice investment kasi hindi naman ito mawawala. Purchase with common sense, paid for in full, and managed with reasonable care. It is about the safest investment in the world. So it's really very safe investment. Kaya huwag ka nang matakot. Okay? It's very safe investment compared to other investment. So now, today is the perfect day to start living your dreams. So kailangan mo ng kumilos. Kailangan mo ng bigyan ng magandang kinabukasan ng iyong pamilya. Kailangan mo ng bumili ng condo units para makatira ka na sa mapakagandang environment. After all, maikli lang ang buhay ng tao. Hindi pa magandang mabuhay ng masaya, ng convenient, bago ka man lang kunin ni Lord, di ba? Hindi yung nabuhay ka dito sa daigdig na puro stress, no? Kasi yung environment mo very stressful, no? Hindi katulad ng nakatira ka sa SNDC condo units. Kaya wag nang matakot, mag-invest na. Message us now. Thank you very much. Meron pang ano oras na ba? Late na? Huwag na natin panoorin. I-share ko na lang yung link ng aking video ginawa para panoorin ninyo ng mga nag-attend.
Pwede ka na po, Prof, pwede pong i-play yan pagkatapos.
Okay lang?
Opo.
Okay ba? Okay pa rin?
Questions.
Sige, para. Sige. Okay lang. Sige, thank you kung kaya pang i-play.
Pinaghirapan po yan eh. So talagang, palakpakan natin si Professor. Para tayong nag-MBA, no, sa lesson ni Prof. Sabi nga ni Abay, nakakamiss daw maging estudyante. So, di ba, pag talagang pinapakinggan mo siya, para talaga siyang nasa classroom setup tayo, no? So, laging bago yung ating mga natutunan po kay Prof. Especially, if you are a buyer po na in-invite po kayo ng mga one of our sellers, talagang mapapabili ka ng hindi oras kay Prof. Actually, marami na pong napabili yan. Si Prof, yung mga na-invite po ng mga iba nating sellers, na buyers. So, right after talaga ng kanyang talk, talagang yung decision nila to invest ay talagang affirmative, no? So, thank you po again, Prof. So, huwag po kayong magsasawang i-share yung inyong knowledge. Talagang yung wealthy mindset niya, talagang kakaiba, no? So, yung may bago lagi, even yung mga slides niya, talagang prepared na prepared. So, we are proud and to be part of Team Gate, no, Prof po. May mga questions po ba tayo sa ating mga invited guests? I would like to appreciate po yung inyong time. Of course, si Miss Evelyn, and then si Brenda. Yan, from Rebab, masisipag din po sila. Very supportive sa group natin. Si Sir Gerard also from Manila Board, no? Sir Nelson from Italy, yan. Laging yan. Always present. Si Attorney Joe Santos, and also si Ma'am Rem. Si Miss Christine Joy, thank you for joining us. Sir Dan, isa din po yan sa ating presenter. Si Ma'am Heidi, Miss Rose, and of course si Miss Annalisa from Barcelona, Spain, no? Katim po yan ni Sir Francis Monsanto. And of course si Ma'am Aurora Cortesano, si Sir Ricky, and si Ma'am Mercy from PMRB, yan, nandiyan dito. At saka si kabalen ko, si Miss Derdre Punla. Ayan. In case po wala kayong question, just get in touch lang po dun sa mga nag-invite sa inyo if you are one of our investors. So, ang maganda kasi ngayon with SMDC, sabi nga ni Prof, we have the good brand. No? And in terms of comfort and living, lalo na ngayong pandemic, talagang ang dami po pong mga testimonials na naririnig na talagang masaya sila kahit naka-lockdown, yung mga essential needs, bababa na lang sila ng condominium, no, to buy their necessities and mga essential needs, no. So talagang we're also proud be sellers of SMDC. So again, Prof, you can share your video nyo. So excited din po lahat na makita yan.
Sige, thank you. Si Abay nang mag-play niyan.
Nakamute ka, Miss Kate.
Oh, yan na. Okay. Go ahead,
Okay na.
Abay.
Play ko na. Okay po. Ayan, tapos na, Miss Kate.
So, bahala na lang ako kayo mamili kung anong pinaka-paborito nyo diyang Grand Lobby, no? Halos lahat ng Grand Lobby, ni-research ko yung picture at nilagay ko dyan. Actually, pwede nyo gamitin yan for your promotion. You can get it in YouTube, actually. Grand Lobby of SMDC.
Miss Kate, may dadagdag ka po ba? Miss Kate? Yung nag-chat po si DJ, did I pronounce it right? Ito po yung link ng YouTube ni Sir Paner. You can download it there. Diyan po sa YouTube. Ayun po. Mukhang wala naman na pong idadagdag si Miss Kate. Thank you po everyone. Thank you Sir Paner.
Thank you.
Dami pong learnings na bago. Thank you po for joining us today. Good night po. Ingat. See you po again tomorrow night.
Thank you.